One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Horned Frogs will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So SMU's offense will go on the attack first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
They'll run the option. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got a man, it's Hudson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Off the play fake. He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
And the Mustangs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll sneak it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
The Mustangs moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Jennings. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So TCU's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, 3rd down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To the air, it's Jennings. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Off play action. Now adjusting. Open space at the 25. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, SMU. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brinson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Jennings. Got his man downfield. Smashes through the tackle. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. middle, trying to power to the goal line. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to run it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Hoover. The sure hands, it's Barnes. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. Still on his feet at the 45. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Caught behind the line. It's Maryland. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, this offense is virtually unstoppable. Because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field, SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, why? This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. The ricochet off the left, upright and through. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's McAllister. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Fakes the grab. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Barnes. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Horned Frogs are facing 3rd and inches. Quarterback making checks. Back to throw. It's Hoover. Flips it out to the back. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and he never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Maryland. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Hudson. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 2nd down. Got it In the middle, it's Maryland. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. They'll immediately call timeout. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he had just enough to will that one home. And that will extend their lead even further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Working that left side now. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pressure coming. Oh, he wants it all. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Horned Frog. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Using his legs, it's Harden. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Maryland. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season.
Unloads it downfield. He's got it inside the 15. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Well, the quarterback had the look he wanted. He had his big fella down here in the red zone. That's supposed to be an easy pitch and catch, but his buddy puts it on the floor.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, TCU! Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the returner is stopped. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. These guys just took a punch. Now we'll see if they can deliver one, Jesse.
Yeah, it's turning into...
Breaks into the open. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look, they're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Got it set up on the outside. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's second and 4. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the third.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brinson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Got his man on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He slides that just inside the right upright. And they've regained the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by just 4 to Louisiana.
Got his man.
That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using the quick game. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna let it fly. He's got it down the left side. Touchdown, Hard Rock! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Well, I love the play call late in the fourth quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Makes the grab. It's Brinson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. A first down for the offense. pulls and throws off the RPO. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Hudson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Mustangs are marching down the field. The sure hands, it's Hudson. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finding open areas. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try to pop the draw. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. 4 wideout set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Jennings. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown Mustangs! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's McAllister.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on first down. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Grab near the marker. It's Payne. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Looking to pass. It's Hoover. This time it's complete. And after the pickup gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
The Horned Frogs will have it 1st and 10. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. Touchdown, TCU! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
phenomenal quarterbacking, understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got him downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, SMU.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. A hostile environment can have a major impact on